Happy Sunday guys, and welcome to vlog number 2. So in last week's vlog I spoke about our trip that we just booked to Walt Disney World in Florida for 3 weeks in September. I did think it would be the only trip we'd take this year to Disney, but actually, as usual, my plans change. I've not only gone and booked one more Disney trip this year, I've actually booked 2 more. So the first Disney trip I've booked for this year is in 52 days time, and we're going back to Disneyland Paris. I was only there in November for my 30th birthday, but one of my friends hadn't actually been to Disneyland Paris before and really enjoyed it. She noticed that they were going to do some Star Wars events in 2017 and mentioned that she was going to go back even if it was on her own. Of course, I wasn't going to let her go on her own. If anyone's going on a Disney trip, I'm going to go with them. So we managed to book that up this week. So we're going on March the 9th for 3 nights staying at Santa Fe. I personally only ever stayed at Shirley, so I'm pretty excited to try out Santa Fe. Does anyone have any recommendations on if the food's good to eat there at all, or is it worth just staying in the parks or in Disney Village and eating there? So in November last year, 3 friends and I went to Disneyland Paris for my 30th birthday. One evening we were in Disney Village and we were discussing Disneyland Hong Kong. I was just telling them how much I loved it and how it's different from the rest of the parks in the world, and suddenly they really wanted to come. I didn't really think we'd actually do it until last week. One of them turned around to me and was asking, "So Lucy, when are we going to Disneyland Hong Kong?" I couldn't really believe it really, but I went off and looked at some prices and I was pretty surprised with what I found. So we knew we wanted to go for the first bank holiday weekend of May, and I started looking around at the prices. I was really surprised with what I found, and a BA and Virgin were really quite competitive between the two of them. Decided to go for Virgin because the hotel was slightly more central, but for 3 nights hotel and your flights from Heathrow, it was only £600 each. They're basically giving it away, right? So I mentioned to my friend the prices and she seemed really keen, and we decided to mention it to the rest of the group. So there's now 5 of us going to Hong Kong at the end of April for 3 nights. I can't wait to show them the city. It's just, I can't describe it. It's like New York, just way better. I'm not quite sure on the plan yet, but we're definitely going to go and do all the sites. So we're going to go on the Peak, we're going to do the boat ride, we're going to go to the tallest bar in the world. And I really hope I can vlog it for you guys. Is this something you'd like to see? Of course, I'm going to vlog Disneyland Paris first, so you can see if I can actually do it first. But I'm keen to go and show what else Hong Kong has to offer apart from Disneyland Hong Kong. Of course, on the one day we are going to go and do Disneyland Hong Kong. I do love Disneyland Hong Kong, but I don't think you need more than 1 day there at a time. So it's good to go and show my friends what I love about Disneyland Hong Kong, but also go and show them what I love about Hong Kong as well. So that's really exciting. It's a really expensive year, but 3 Disney trips in 1 year, you can't complain really. Anyway, this is enough for me for 1 week. Speak to you guys next week.